Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Major League Sports right here in Central Ohio, NASCAR Winston Racing Series, the 1994 racing season. We'll begin here on Tubular Techniques night at the races, the Tubular Techniques Doorbuster. We'll begin with the Limited Sportsman Trophy Dash. Your fastest four Limited Sportsman competitors, dicing it out for 4 laps around the 3rd mile oval. The lineup will go like this. On the pole, in car number 2, the 1992 Limited Sportsman Track Champion from Columbus, Ohio, 2nd generation, Don Gregory Jr. Gregory in car 2. Alongside the 1991 Limited Sportsman Track Champion, or maybe 90, I guess the 1990 Limited Sportsman Track Champion, I believe, car 70 from Germantown, Ohio, Joe Hill. Inside of row number 2, the only driver out here who has not been track champion here at the Speedway. He's turned in some good runs, though. Your second fast qualifier tonight from Columbus, it's Donnie Zero Hill, the budget car sales, car number 0. And out back, starting off right where he left off a year ago, the 1993 track champion here at the Speedway, car 74, Kent Sward. Again, your fastest 4 Limited Sportsman qualifiers. They have 4 circuits awaiting them on a cold and blustery Tubular Techniques Doorbuster night at the races. Don Gregory Jr. holds that tight line. Joe Hill works on the outside. Now Zero Hill looking underneath Gregory, but he can't pull off on the turn. Gregory holds about a car length advantage over everybody else down the backstretch. The halfway signal, 2 laps complete this time by Don Gregory Jr., your leader. Looks like Joe Hill got a big-time push. The front end wanted to go straight, getting off the corner. Gregory pulls away in car number 2. White flag. Zero Hill almost into the front stretch wall. Gregory with the first time out in car number 2. Oh, he's sideways on the fourth turn, but he wins. Gregory Jr. He almost lost it getting off that 4th turn. Joe Hill comes across 2nd. 3rd comes home Ken Sward. And finishing 4th, Zero Hill. So let's hear it. Your 1992 track champion and winner on his first night back out, Don Gregory Jr. Car sponsored by Dick Beard Construction, Fox Bonding Company, and Ohio Trailer Supply. Also, St. Amant Motorsports and All City Auto Wrecking. Right along, ladies and gentlemen. The Limited Sportsman first heat race. We have Kevin Wheeler on the pole with car 31. Outside 02, that's Charlie Osborne. Second row, Don Townsend Jr., Mr. Excitement, moves up to this limited sportsman division. And beside him in 86, that's Don Holland. Or is that Mike Holland? I'll have to check that. I get those two Hollands confused. Next row, car number 4. I don't know who that is. That's Mike Howell in 4. And beside him, Jerry Jones in 13. Then we've got 05, John Maynard, and 20, Mike Brown. By the way, that 86 is Mike Holland, not Don Holland. Mike Holland in 86. 8 race cars, 8 laps. The limited sportsman, first heat race. Again, we had a couple cars back there, late models that didn't make it past hot laps. Terry Humphrey and the 43 late model. I'm not sure who was aboard that. I think maybe Mike Hamilton crashed in hot laps. 8 laps to go. Kevin Wheeler in 31. Charlie Osborne in 02. They go at it down the backstretch. Osborne takes over in the 4th turn. Charlie Osborne tries to hold off Mike Holland for the lead. 2 laps are complete. Now Don Townsend Jr. pulls into the 3rd spot. Meantime, we got a smoker, that's John Maynard at car 05 smoking a bit. Mike Holland, the new leader. Holland out front, Charlie Osborne 2nd. 3rd now, and making a move on Osborne is Don Townsend Jr. Townsend again goes to the outside of Charlie Osborne for the runner-up spot. Five laps down. The battle is a heated one for a second. That's Kevin Wheeler still in 4th spot in car 31. Now Don Townsend Jr. is 2nd and closing on the leader, Mike Holland. The lead has now stabilized between Holland and Don Townsend Jr. The white flag will wave this time from starter Jim Ball. Townsend is closing, but it won't be enough. Your winner, his first ever heat race win, Mike Holland. Don Townsend Jr. is 2nd, Charlie Osborne 3rd, and 4th goes to Kevin Wheeler. Actually, I take that back. I believe Mike Holland had a heat race win in the main event last year, if I'm not mistaken. The main event at the end of the year. So Mike Holland, your winner. Car number 86. Okay, we believe Bob Neubauer, our man on the scene, has a report from the pit area. Go ahead, Bob.
Well, I know we started racing a little bit late tonight.
Speedway sweatshirts on sale at the CMS novelty stand underneath the grandstand, right on the turn 1 side of the tower. And right next door, check out the brand new TBS mini store, the third base or TBS Motorsports mini store underneath the grandstand, just right next to the tower underneath the main cement grandstand. Okay, the line now for the faster of the two limited sportsman heat races. Starting first, Sam Heckman in car number 17, and flanking him in 45, a pretty DuPont car of John Strobel. Second row in car 29, that is Bob Justice, and beside Justice 76 is Buddy Townsend. Row number 3, Carl Stapleton in car 33, and Randy Sword in 73. And on the tail in car 25, that's Jimmy Kidd. 7 cars with 8 laps ahead of them. The limited sportsman, second heat race. Again, as predicted, we see some great two-lane racing from the new third mile racetrack, the new paved surface. Strobel is moving in 45. He takes over the lead. John Strobel out front in car 45. Buddy Townsend. Heckman is slowing or a little bit out of control in that car number 17. Everybody trying to make their way around Heckman. A little bit uncharacteristic for Sam Heckman. He usually is very competitive here at the Speedway. So John Strobel out front in car 45. Now Buddy Townsend trying to catch him. 4 laps complete, 4 remain. Townsend begins to reel in your leader. That's Randy Sword, third in car 73. Buddy Townsend right on a back bumper. He pauses for a minute, but Randy Sword doesn't. Sword to the outside of Buddy Townsend. Sam Heckman is fourth in car 33. A white flag this time. Now Randy Sword is second. He'll look to the inside, then the outside, down the backstretch of John Strobel. And your winner, John Strobel. Randy Sword comes across in second. Third is Buddy Townsend. Fourth, Stapleton. And fifth, but Bob Justice. So let's hear it. Out for a year and a half, and he comes out with the on the pole in car number 06 from Grove City, Ohio, Gary Williams. Williams in 06, that's the car again that Lonnie Rush piloted here at the Speedway in 93. Outside in car number 39, running under an alias tonight, the ASA standout from Columbus, Brett McGillicuddy, better known as Gary St. Amand. He told me to tell everybody his name was Brett McGillicuddy. Gary St. Amand in 39. The second row, second fast time, car number 6 out of Columbus, Ohio. He was on Team Talk with me last night with George Lehner on 610 WTVN. Jerry Mitchell in car number 6. And on the tail, a young man who has vowed with a vengeance to get that 1994 track championship under his belt He's finished second in the points the last 2 years. Fast time tonight, almost a new track record. From Urbana, Ohio, it's Mike Ward. Your 4 fastest NASCAR Winston Racing Series late models ready to do battle for 4 laps. St. Amant out front in car 39. Gary Williams now second, but Mike Ward works that second groove. St. Amant looks tough in 39. He pulls out to about a 10-car length advantage down the backstretch. They'll get the cross flag signifying halfway from starter Jim Ball this time. Looks like Ward picked up a big push getting off the corner. He can't get on and get the throttle. Mike Ward, a big push coming off the turns. St. Amant, the white flag. Your winner, Gary St. Amant. Second, Mike Ward. Third goes to Jerry Mitchell. And fourth, Gary Williams. So let's hear it. Gary McGillicuddy St. Amant. Car owned by Randy Maynard. St. Amant built this car. It's a brand new car from the ground up. Brand new Port City car. St. Amant built this car and put the body on it. Car 79 from Dayton, Ohio, the racing cardiologist, Cal Busch. Cal Busch in 79. Beside him, the 1992 street stock track champion. Took a year off and he's coming back in a big way this year. Purchased the track champion car last year, driven by John Ballo. Joe DeFelice in car 44. Row number 2 in car 64, it's Bobby Fye, a former street stock track champion also. And beside him, Mike Simpson in 16. Then comes Scott Drake in 91 from Beaver Creek, Ohio. And Columbus's own Kevin Miller in 29. Next we've got car 21, John Ballo from Miamisburg. A disappointing qualifying attempt for that driver. And also, he requested the tail, as did Bob Bocook in car number 2. Bocook, that car, by the way, the car he bought last year from Bill Canley. 10 laps for the first late model heat race. That's DeFelice out to a quick start in car 44. DeFelice, your leader in car 44. Second is Cal Busch. A good race goes on for that second spot. Cal Busch now second. is third. John Ballo now up to fourth. This time, Scott Drake catching up, closing in on the leader, Deep East. Now Ballo is third. The first time out in a late model, and he takes home third is John Ballo, and fourth goes to Cal Bush. Wilbur Roby to Don Townsend Jr.'s car in the pit area, please. Wilbur Roby, please report to Don Townsend Jr.'s car in the pit area. For three Howe cars under construction in their shops in Urbana. So once they get their Howe cars out, we'll see if they're... Looks like Ballo's struggling a bit with that Port City car this evening. And the lineup for the second late model heat race. On the pole in car 86 from New Albany, it's Skip Thornton. Beside him in 11, New Carlisle, Ohio's Dick Dunleavy Jr. Carlton Smith starts on the inside of row 2. He's in number 19. And alongside in 7, that's Bobby Edwards from Reynoldsburg. The third row consists of car 92, Donnie Renner, and car number 5, Mike Stacy. Mike Stacy in the Paul Store, row number 5. Then comes car 26, Bill Canley, 83, Lonnie Rush, and 70, Gary Smith. Skip Thornton, the leader in car 86. Currently second, a good battle. Now Bobby Edwards moves into second ahead of Dick Dunleavy Jr. Edwards squarely in turn 4. Skip Thornton driving a good race. He'll complete lap number 3 this time. Closing on his best, one of his good friends, Skip Thornton. Carlton Smith with a spin into the infield. The Centerville, Ohio driver squarely off the 4th turn. Junior 4th, Donnie Renner. 5th in car number 5, Mike Stacy. And 6th in 83, the Bob Evans 94 Camaro of Lonnie Rush. Bobby Edwards pulls out a line and jumps on the start. He'll go to the tail and we'll get a restart. The cars must stay in line. As they come off the 4th turn, they must be nose to tail. We don't allow that to happen here at the Speedway. We like to keep the starts pretty fair. Thornton a leader, but now Dunleavy sweeps to the outside in turn 1. And Dunleavy's on the move. Some good 2-lane racing. Thornton spins off Dunleavy. Thornton still the leader. 6 laps down this time. that V6 powered Camaro. He is up to third. V6 power underneath the hood of that Bob Evans Camaro. Rush closing on Donnie Renner. Again, Rush got no hot laps this evening. He'll immediately go to the outside of Renner. Your leader is still Skip Thornton. Renner sideways. Rush is now second. He'll go after the leader, but it's going to be too little, too late. Your winner from New Albany, Skip Thornton. Lonnie Rush. Third goes to Mike Stacy. Fourth, Donnie Renner. But you gotta say, the guy on the move, Lonnie Rush in that V6 powered Bob Evans Camaro, came from way back in the field to run second. But no doubt about the winner, it was Skip Thornton. Car number 86, winner. Dash. We've got Jamie Hunt in 93, fourth fast time on the pole. Outside in 17, that's Steve Tuttle. The second row, 31, is Jim Hersey. And on the tail, your fast qualifier and new track record holder, Donald Parsons. Your fastest four street stock qualifiers, racing for 4 laps. Jamie Hunt. Steve Tuttle running in that second group. It's still Jamie Hunt. He'll get the halfway signal. Donald Parsons kind of hemmed in there with Tuttle on the outside trying to keep up. Donald Parsons on the inside, right behind your leader, Jamie Hunt. Hunt will get the white flag this time. He's high in the fourth turn, but Parsons cannot take advantage. I wasn't talking about his mental state there. I was talking about his driving line when I said he was high in the fourth turn there. The race for the checkered, it's going to be Steve Tuttle. Finishing second, Jamie Hunt, and third goes to Donald Parsons. Junior, alongside in 28, that's Ken Waller. Kevin Nowak lines up on the inside of the next row. Beside him in 47, that's Randy Tharp. Then comes car 16, Steve Hot Rod Elrod, and Russ Harper beside him. Come on up there, Russ, in car number 10. Next we've got Big Daddy Don Parsons in 12. And Steve Litchfield in 95. Mike Litchfield, that's what I thought, in 95. Russ Harper slow on the front stretch. We're not sure if Russ is going to get going or not. Your leader is, I hope Russ decides to do one thing or the other here. Coming around the pack is, your leader is Ken Waller. Second is Randy Tharp. Tharp on the outside now. Ken Waller. It looks like we just saw the... Yeah, he's underway now. Russ Harper is. So Harper is moving. The leader is Randy Tharp, and he holds on. Randy Tharp, the leader in car 47. 2 laps are complete. Ken Waller in 28. Now runs second. That's Kevin Nowak in 99. Third spot. Fourth is Glenn Miller Jr. I'm sorry, fourth is Don Parsons. Big Daddy Don Parsons, fourth in car 12. Halfway this time. Halfway. Tharp out front. Ken Waller second. The battle heats up for third. White flag for Randy Tharp. The battle heats up for third between Nowak and Don Parsons. And your winner, Randy Tharp. Second. After a big run on the last couple laps, Don Parsons finishes second. Third, Ken Waller. Fourth, Kevin Nowak. And fifth goes to Steve Elrod. And we got Litchfield, Mike Litchfield, with a spin on the backstretch. Is Bo Davis, and alongside, I forget what that young man's name is, 81. Oh, that's Lawwell, last name Lawwell. Then we've got Don Holland in 79, and Dave Dysinger. Then comes Mike Schweier in Heavy Hill. There, Lawwell, now the leader. Your leader is Don Heavy Hill. Rick Lawwell now back to third. He was leading just a minute ago. Some wild action in this heat race. Heavy Hill the leader. Mike Schweier is second. Rick Lawwell is third. Halfway. It's funny between the new track surface and these more grippy tires, all the tire squeal you hear out there. Hill now with about a 3-car length advantage as they traverse the backstretch. like they've got a lot of that push out of that car. Dwyer still holds on in second. Third, Rick Lawwell, rookie driver in that 81, doing a great job. The winner, Don Heavy Hill. Mike Dwyer finishes second. Rick Lawwell third. Dave Dysinger fourth. Bo Davis fifth, and Don Holland rounds out the field in sixth.
Right there. You know what it is, we still that girl when that guy was on his way 5 weeks like I'll laugh at that guy. I'm just laughing at him about that. Oh, I remember guys like that. Yeah, double protein.
It's Jim Kidd. Beside him in 45, the driver is John Strobel. Row 2, car 29, that's Bob Justice. And outside in 76, Buddy Townsend. Row number 3 consists of Carl Stapleton in 33 and 73, Randy Sward. Next up, we've got car number 2, Donnie Gregory, 70, Joe Hill. Then comes Zero Hill in car number 0, and 74, Ken Sward. Sam Heckman is next in 17. Beside him in that row, 13, is Jerry Jones. Then comes Mike Howell in car number 4, Mike Holland in 86. 31 is Kevin Wheeler, 02, Charlie Osborne, and 20, Mike Brown. 17, Limited Sportsman Racers, ready to do battle here on the 3rd mile oval. It's Kidd and Strobel on the front row. Row 2, Justice and Townsend. The 3rd row, Stapleton and Randy Sward. Row number 4, Gregory Jr. and Zero Hill. The 5th row, Zero Hill and Ken Sward. That's your inversion. 10 cars inverted. They're ready to do battle. Laps to go, not 25 as I said earlier, 30 laps. One lap complete, and the leader is Jim Kidd. John Strobel tries to fend off the challenges of Bob Justice. Some good 2-lane racing. Strobel is second. Buddy Townsend and Bob Justice go wheel to wheel for the 3rd spot. Lap number 5 this time as Strobel goes to the outside of Jim Kidd. Five laps down. Strobel still tries to battle the outside of Jim Kidd. Pennington is third. And John Strobel now front. And that DuPont Automotive Finishes Special. Strobel, your leader. Looks like Jim Kidd's slowing a bit. Kidd is slowing in 25. Next, Sam Heckman moves up to second. Heckman now your runner-up. Joe Hill is third. Joe Hill, the man on the move, he is second. Germantown, Ohio is Joe Hill, your runner-up. Randy Swart is slowing on the backstretch. Oh! Swart slow in turn number 3. And the yellow flag for the stop car of Randy Swart. The caution is out. Zero Hill is third. Now Zero Hill moves under Joe, no relation. Still third, or back to third, I should say, halfway. The battle for the lead. Zero Hill is Drucken in car number 0. He moves around Joe Hill, and Zero Hill is out front. Zero with that outlaw style back rear end and a 6-inch spoiler compared to Joe Hill, 13-inch spoiler is your leader. Case Ward is third. John Strobel now fourth. Zero Hill is checking out big time in car number 0. The budget car show victory. 20 laps now this time. 10 laps to go. Now Donnie Gregory is off the pace. Up and fire underneath Zero Hill, or make that Donnie Gregory's car. The fire truck is on the way. Fire truck on the way. There's a red flag. All the cars Everybody's still moving. It's a problem. The cars are still moving even though there's a red flag. Stapleton moves underneath John Strobel. Stapleton vying for that fourth spot. Ken Swore to the outside of Joe Hill in the fourth turn. Three wide with the lap car in turn 3. Five laps to go. 5 laps for Zero Hill. Stapleton remains your fourth place car. Zero Hill threads the needle on the backstretch. 1 lap car high, 1 low, as do your second and third place cars. White flag inside. Zero Hill a half a lap from victory. And your winner on tubular technique started the races. Zero Hill. Second, Joe Hill third. Fourth will go to Carl Stapleton. Fifth, Bob Justice. Sixth, John Strobel. And seventh, Jim Kidd. So a great race. You know, the interesting thing I saw a couple times on cars where cars got way up in the third groove and in the toolies, so to speak, or the gray, and you'd see them recovering. And I don't believe that would have happened in the past here with the old surface, the old racing surface. I saw some cars completely out of shape. Buddy Townsend, for one, down there in turn number 2, completely out of shape one time, way up in the gray matter, and he recovered. And I think that's the thing you're going to see with this new racing surface is the drivers have the ability to recover when they think the car, when they just about lose the car, there's still enough grip left in the racetrack, or there is enough grip to allow them to recover and keep from spinning out. So the Tubular Techniques doorbuster. Let's hear it for Zero Hill. The Budget Car Sales Groveport Groveport Service Center special.
What?
He's crawling out of that car now. Zero Hill, the winner. Let's see if he does his patented cartwheel. How about that cartwheel, Zero? Happy Camper will go down trackside for a quick word with Zero Hill. Bob Neubauer, it's yours.
Well, Zero, I'll tell you what, the way you ran tonight, a little better than that cartwheel you just did. That car was hooked up and you absolutely flew catching up through that traffic.
Yeah, the car's pretty good. It's an old car, but it just keeps right on moving. Been hit a lot, but still being fast, and that's all that matters. Thanks to everybody.
You want to thank your sponsors real quicker?
Yeah, thanks to Budget Car Sales and Groveport Service Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, one more time on Tubular Techniques Night, how about a hand for Zero Hill, your feature winner?
Sarah Spiker to the tower, please. Sarah Spiker to the tower. And Kathy Eastep, you have a message in the Speedway office, please. Kathy Eastep to the Speedway office, please. Here we go. Hold on to your hat, Betty. We're ready to do battle. The 35 lap NASCAR Winston Racing Series late model feature. Cars get lined up just a little better. Techniques feature event. On the pole in car number 7 from Reynoldsburg, Ohio, it's Bobby Edwards. Edwards in 7. Alongside car number 92, the 1992 track champion here at the Speedway, Donnie Renner. Renner in 92. The second row in car number 5, out of Enid, Ohio, the Paul Store 94 Camaro, it's Mike Stacy. Beside him in car number 70 from New Philadelphia, Ohio, the driver is Gary Smith. Smith in 70. In row number 3, Gary Williams, drive car 06, and beside him, it's car 39, Gary St. Amant. The Maynard's towing entry. Next, we've got Jerry Mitchell in car number 6. And your best qualifier, car number 61, Mike Ward. Car 19 is next. That's Carlton Smith. And outside of him in 11, Dick Dunleavy Jr. Then comes that V6 powered Bob Evans Camaro of Lonnie Rush Sr. And beside him, in 86, Skip Thornton. Next, Scott Drake in 91. 16 is Mike Simpson. 64 is Bobby Pye. 44, Joe DeFelice. 79 is Cal Bush. 21, John Vallow. 26, driven by Bill Cantley. 29 is Kevin Miller. And car number 2, Bob Bocook. Racing 35 laps. Again, we had 2 cars crash earlier. Terry Humphrey out. Ready to go for 35 laps of NASCAR Winston Racing Series late model action. Bobby Thank goodness for that guardrail there, protecting the pond. Bobby Fye in car 64 gets into that guardrail. Pretty good. Pit side, back in the pit area. We're not sure if they're going to be able to get that car repaired and back out here. And we saw Renner get a little squirrely down in turn number 2. We'll see if he can hang on to the fast pace set by Bobby Edwards on the pole. 35 laps. Bobby Fye back out on the track. He is on the lead lap. Fye is on the lead lap. Carlton Smith sideways off the second turn, and we got a spin as Kevin Miller spins in turn 2. And we've got Mike Simpson on the backstretch. Stacy moves to second. Stacy is second in car number 5. The leader is Bobby Edwards. Donnie Renner is third. He moves to the outside of Donnie Renner. Now Gary St. Amant, third place. St. Amant is his third. Here comes Mike Ward around Renner as well.
It looks like the car would be capable of running with the exception of a flat right rear tire. So they're going to need to take it back to the pits to correct that problem.
White flag, Bobby Edwards leader, Mike Stacy second. Third is Gary St. Amant. Fourth, Donnie Renner. Fifth is Mike Ward. That's Gary Smith, sixth. Seventh, Gary Williams. Eighth is Jerry Mitchell. Ninth, Skip Thornton. And 10th, Dick Dunleavy Jr. 4 laps down. Mike Ward trying to move around Bobby Edwards. Or make that Mike Ward trying to move around Gary St. Amant. Ward and St. Amant are door to door for third spot. Meantime, the battle heats up for the lead. Bill Bobby Edwards, Mike Stacy, Gary St. Amant, Mike Ward. He'll go after Bobby Edwards. Jerry Mitchell. Mitchell is up to fourth in car 6. Laps down. Here comes the ASA standout, Gary St. Amant. Trying to move around Bobby Edwards. They're door to door. Flag. That's Mike Stacy in turn 2. He was running in the 3rd spot. Dunleavy headed pit side in car number Donnie Renner. 8th is Gary Smith. 9th, Lonnie Rush from the tail. And 10th is Scott Drake. 11 laps complete. Mitchell, the runner-up in car number 6. St. Amant out front, Jerry Mitchell second. Bobby Edwards off the racetrack, hits car 7. Tough break for that driver. Third is Mike Ward. 4th, Gary Williams. The race for the lead. It's Mitchell on the inside of St. Amant. Quarters in turns 3 and 4. Halfway. They go around Cal Busch on the backstretch. It's Gary St. Amant, Jerry Mitchell. Mike Simpson disqualified in 16. That car smoking heavily. He's looking for a place off the racetrack. contact in turn 1. They both hold on. Bill Canley out of the race. St. Amant. 9 laps to go, 8 laps this time. Jerry Mitchell is still second. Mike Ward third. Now Mike Ward off the pace in car 61. Yellow flag. Oh, St. Amant just misses a spinning Carlton Smith. Tires are going to be pretty cool, so we'll look for somebody to make a move quick. To a quick start. Mitchell trying to hold on in car number 6. Still Gary Williams with a good run in third. Donnie Renner holds on to fourth. To go. The battle for fifth spot is Lonnie Rush tries to move around Skip Thornton. Looks like Mitchell might be slowing down a bit as Gary Williams is reeling him in. White flag for Gary St. Amant. Year winner, Tubular Techniques night, it's Gary St. Amant. Second for Jerry Mitchell, Gary Williams third. Fourth for Donnie Renner. Skip Thornton is fifth. Lonnie Rush comes home sixth. Let's hear it for Gary St. Amant. Turned in a 14.67 on the last lap. I'll get a top 10 rundown as soon as possible. If you're leaving now, folks, keep in mind the Wing Sprint cars join the program next Saturday night. I've ordered some warmer weather, so don't miss it. Maynard's Towing Chevrolet. St. Amant built this car from the ground up. Port City chassis. He put all the components on it, did the body work. Gary will be in action here in 2 weeks. He will not be back next week. They're racing at an ASA race at in Colorado National Speedway in Colorado next weekend. But in 2 weeks, he'll be back for the AC Delco Challenge Series Buckeye 250. Well, let's hear it for Gary St. Amant, the winner. Gary McGillicuddy St. Amant. We'll go down for a quick word with Bob Neubauer.
Gary, you just told me it was rough.
I'll tell you, first race of the year, feels good to win, but we went 35 here tonight, and I think Jerry Mitchell just wore me out, and we got a good 300 next weekend in Denver, so I guess I better hit the weights this week.
You'll be back here in a couple weeks, though, to do this all over again, right?
Oh, yeah, we'll be back here for I believe it'll be the Buckeye 300, and we look forward to it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, how about a hand? Gary St. Amant, your feature winner tonight.
So St. Amant brings the Maynard's Towing Chevrolet home first. Street stock finale. Glenn Miller Jr. and Kevin Nowak make up the front row. Then we've got Bo Davis and Rick Lawwell in row 2. Next, it's Randy Tharp and Dave Dysinger. It comes Don Holland and Heavy Hill. Mike Schweier's in 43 and Steve Tuttle in 17. Jamie Hunt is in 93. Alongside of him, your new track record holder, Donald Parsons. Then comes Jim Hersey in 31. Don Parsons in 12. Number 16 is Steve Elrod. Then we've got Mike Litchfield in car 95. 10 is Russ Harper, and a driver change in 28, starting on the tail, Steve Jordan. 25 laps. Keep in mind, no yellows. If we have a car sitting stopped on the track more than a half a lap, we do throw a red. That's Kevin Nowak taking the lead. But Heavy Hill quickly moves underneath Nowak in the lead after one. Hill to the front in a hurry. Rick Lawwell moves up to second spot. Third now is Dave Dysinger. And fifth, Donald Parsons. Steve Tuttle off the pace in car 17. It's Heavy Hill in car 70 out front. second. Dave Dysinger third. But Donald Parsons is on the move. Parsons now moves to second. He sets his sights on the leader, Heavy Hill. And Donald Parsons is out front. Some lap traffic right in front of him. Russ Harper and Glenn Miller Jr. He'll try to thread the needle down the front stretch. Tight quarters in turn number one. Donald Parsons checking out in car 22. Heavy Hill now is going to get some heat from Dave Dysinger for the runner-up spot. Hill is slowing in car 70. Lap traffic for the runner-up. Dysinger around the outside, Hill around the inside of the lap car. Donald Parsons way out front in car 22. The real battle, a good race for second. Now Mike Schweier is off the pace in car 1. Dave Dysinger is second. Oh, he goes 3 deep around the lap car in turn 1 and 2. Dysinger down the backstretch. Your runner-up at this point. Hill is very slow on the front stretch. Heavy Hill. And now Hill off the racing surface. Here's your leader down the front stretch, car 22. Here's car 27, second, Dave Dysinger. Jamie Hunt is third in 93. Currently fourth in car 81 is Mark Lawwell. And now Jamie Hunt has moved up to the runner-up spot. Jamie Hunt in 93 is second. Parsons has lapped all of the top 5 cars. Still second is car 93, 27 is third, 81 is fourth. Big Daddy Don Parsons shooting on a good stance in car 12. crashing are in turn 4. Your winner, Donald Parson, smallest vote. Let's see, who will be second? Jamie Hunt second. Third, I don't have a clue. I believe unofficially Don Parsons will be third. But we're going to have to sort that out. Your third and fourth place cars crashed with 2 laps to go down there in the 4th turn. What a wild race that was. So thanks again for coming out, folks. Sorry about the lateness of the hour, but with that 55-minute rain delay, we did the best we could. Well,
He told me it was running pretty good. Obviously, what you didn't know, Donald, was you had a 24-lap motor in that one, didn't you?
I guess. I tell you what, I still don't know what's wrong with it, but it's still running.
Well, that's all that counted. You got there just in time. Obviously, another lap probably wouldn't have done it for you, but once again, some people you want to thank for making this whole thing possible tonight?
I tell you, I picked up a new sponsor here tonight because of all the fastest of the car, JVM Enterprises. He's going to help me out. Tell you what, my whole family has really done a lot for me this year. We've worked all season on it. We've been trying quite a bit. As you know, I've only got one feature last year, and I tried just as hard.
Once again, your feature winner, Donald Parsons. Jeff, back up to you to wrap it up.
okay, we want to thank Bob Neubauer for his work on the microphone tonight. Did a great job keeping us informed about the goings-on in the pit area and during the feature events. So we want to thank you fans for coming out and braving those cold temperatures. Again, the Wing Sprint cars join the program next Saturday night. Then in 2 weeks, we'll have the ACT Delco Challenge Series here. They'll be practicing and qualifying during the day on Saturday, April the 30th. The racing program, the Winston Racing